This is Remo Pagan. Welcome back to God Bragi, which is the next god in the Norse pantheon. Sorry it's been so long since I've done one. I couldn't find music anymore because of a program that shut down. Anyhow, I am back, so I hope you enjoy his symbols, titles, and alternative spellings. Bye. God Bragi. I hope you enjoyed the music for God Bragi. I used harp music because he always is seen with a harp and a scroll in his hand. He was loved by the gods and people, again, just like God Bodil. But he was very wise among the gods, very smart. Hence what he is a god of. He's god of poetry, god of this, god of this, god of wit, god of cunning, god of wisdom, god of music, god of writing, god of the arts, god of all elements. His sacred animals was dogs, horses, robins, sparrows, and singing birds. His sacred colors was white, green, gold, and red. His elements was all elements. His Sabbath was Yule. His associated planet was Mars. His representation is Horbs and a scroll. Harp and a scroll, sorry. His Horbs and incense is any elemental Horb. Now, as I did in my last series, The Celtic Gods, I may not have known a lot about that religion as much, but you guys gave me a lot of information which I enjoyed reading and learning about. God's Bragi story, I don't really know that much about it, but I will update you and give you pages. Like below, I would give you a page on his story which seemed to have a lot of information, and see what you think. but basically he was god of poetry, wit, cunning, wisdom, music, so you can tell he was a very intelligent god, but what he was god of. His sacred animals, dogs are usually ones of guardians, which kind of gets me a little bit, but he is a, you know, I guess in a way, I don't really understand that one. Sparrows, which make noises of singing. Horses are very beautiful. They're very cunning animals. And that's why you have a lot of birds, because of his music. And also, birds were known to carry messages on their foot back in the day. That they were the first mailmen, actually, if you think about it, to carry messages. His sacred color, white, green, gold, and red. White being purity, green being earth, gold being a god, red being passion, fire, and green being earth as well. So right there we can tell the two main elements. And his elements, since he is God of all elements. That's a pretty powerful God to have control of all elements. His Sabbath was Yule that we said. Yule is used as a Sabbath for Christmas, which is actually the Christian belief of Christmas, which is where they got it from, is Yule. Yule is a very peaceful time, a lot of celebrations, and is used to celebrate a lot of ancient gods or major gods. His associated planet was Mars, which is a war planet. Again, dogs and Mars. So I guess he was one of the god of battle as well. But that's not what I have, so don't put that down. His representations being, a harp and a scroll, which you hardly ever see any pictures of him without it. And elemental herbs, you can Google that and find out which herbs they wore. There's a lot of them, actually. And some of them are very common and you can find in your local grocery store. His mother was goddess of poetry, goddess Gunlord. And not surprisingly, his father was god Odin, father of the gods. His wife was goddess of youth. Her name was Idun, Idun. And he had no children. So this has been it for God Bragi. Sorry, I always forget the name at the end. I hope you enjoy this presentation. And the next god on our list will be called the Poseidon one, or Axe God of Justice. The Axe God of Justice will be next. And we did his photo before, so you just had to wait to see which one he is. Anyhow, this has been Rainbow Pagan, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Bye.